Hi everybody, it's me, Rob, from nonstopnewyork.com, my website where I give away free travel advice to people visiting NYC. I just got off my flight here at LaGuardia and I'm going to show you the cheapest way to get to Manhattan from here. It's only going to cost me the price of a subway ticket, which right now is $2.75. That's a big savings compared to the price of a taxi, which will run you around $50 once you add tip and tolls onto the base fare. A lot of people visiting New York like to stay near Times Square, so I'm going to show you how to get to Times Square today, but it's really easy to get to other places in Midtown or Lower Manhattan the same way. There's no subway that connects directly to LaGuardia, so I'm going to take a bus to the nearest subway stop in Jackson Heights, Queens, and go direct to Times Square on the R train from there. It's really simple, and I'll show you every step of the way so you can do it when you get here. I also have all these steps I'm going to show you in a free downloadable PDF at my website nonstopnewyork.com/airport so you can have an easy to follow guide when you're here. So the first thing we need to do is buy a MetroCard that works on New York City public subways and buses. I'm in Terminal B at LaGuardia where the buses and ticket machines are on the upper level. And the other terminals, the ticket machines are in the Welcome Center on the arrivals floor. I'm going to follow the signs for the bus and go out this door with the MetroCard sign. Here at this ticket machine you can use a credit or debit card to get an unlimited ride card or load money on a pay per ride MetroCard. Either one of those is going to work fine for this trip. You can check out my other video where I explain when it's best to get each type of card, but either one is going to work here. If you get a pay per ride MetroCard, this trip is going to cost us a total of $2.75 since we get a free transfer from the bus to the subway. I already have my MetroCard, so I'm going to head outside and look for the green bus stop. To make sure you're in the right place, just look for the green waiting area and make sure you see the Q70 LaGuardia Link sign somewhere nearby. The Q70 is an SBS bus, which is a special bus where you have to buy your ticket before you get on using one of these ticket machines that only takes MetroCards. You just press start, put in your MetroCard, and get a receipt, which is your ticket. Make sure you keep this until you get off the bus. You probably won't need it, but the way this ticketing system is enforced is the MTA police randomly board a bus and they ask everyone for their tickets and you have to pay a really expensive fine if you don't have it. So this looks like our bus. It says Q70 on the marquee. Most of these buses have luggage racks in the center where you can store your suitcase. We're going to get off at the next stop after the airport, which is Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, and that's where we'll transfer to the subway. Alright, here we are at the Jackson Heights stop where we'll get on the R train, but you can also catch the 7, E, F, or M trains here at the same stop. You can check the location of your hotel to see if one of the other trains would be more convenient for where you're going. So let's head to the train. We still have our MetroCard from the airport. When you swipe your card, it'll flash free transfer. And we're going to follow the signs downstairs for the R. We're going to Manhattan, so let's head down to the Manhattan-bound platform. We don't want the Queens-bound platform. The R is a local train, so it'll stop over here on the local track. Take note that not every train that stops on this track is the same. Since I want to go to Times Square at 49th Street, I only want the R train. I don't want this M train. So let's board this R train and now we can just relax until we get to our stop. While you're on the train, you can read my free NYC travel guides on my website, nonstopnewyork.com. It's an easy read and it has a lot of tips you won't find anywhere else, including a written guide on how to take the subway from LaGuardia to Manhattan. So make sure you check it out. If you're staying near Times Square, there are two convenient stops off of the R train. The first one is 49th Street at the north end of Times Square, and the second one is 42nd Street at the south end of Times Square. Most hotels are on the north end of Times Square, and that station is a lot smaller and easier to navigate, so I'm going to get off there. This is 49th Street. This is our stop. Once we get off, we can follow the exit signs, and I usually take the nearest exit and find my way to my destination out on the street. And here we are in Times Square. We made it all the way here from LaGuardia for the price of a subway ticket. You can get a free PDF guide of all these steps at nonstopnewyork.com/airport, as well as more NYC travel advice to help you plan an easy and unforgettable trip. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below and have a great time while you're here.